Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a resolution to honor and recognize the all-volunteer South Carolina State Guard and to proclaim May 2019 as South Carolina State Guard Month in Anderson County and other matters related thereto. Whereas the South Carolina State Guard is a professional military organization and component of the South Carolina Military Department, directed by the Adjutant General under its Commander-in-Chief, the Governor of the state of South Carolina, that supports a variety of critical county functions, including disaster relief assistance to communities and local first responder organizations. And whereas the State Guard is organized as an Army brigade under the leadership of the commander and comprises the command staff, the Chief of Staff Section, the Professional Services Command, and the 1st Civilian Support Brigade, which is further divided into 3 battalions of companies that correspond to the boundaries of the 6 regions of the South Carolina Emergency Management Division. And whereas the State Guard trains new members at the McCrady Training Center in Eastover to provide search and rescue operations, medical support, legal and engineering expertise, chaplain and counseling services, distribution of supplies, and military funeral honors to veterans. And whereas when serious natural or man-made disasters strike, the mission of the State Guard is to respond quickly to protect people and property and to help communities recover in coordination with the National Guard, law enforcement, and other state, county, and municipal agencies. Whereas the State Guard has answered when called to assist in disaster relief by providing tens of thousands of hours of service just since 2015, including deployments for recovery operations after Hurricanes Joaquin, Harvey, and Matthew. Whereas the Anderson County Council, in recognition of the vital role the State Guard has played in protecting and serving the citizens we represent, and in the success of Anderson County as a whole, throughout the history of Anderson County, do hereby recognize and honor all members of the South Carolina State Guard, resolved in meeting duly assembled this 21st day of May, 2019. Would y'all like to say something? Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're very appreciative of Anderson County recognizing the State Guard. We've been around a little while, 1670. We're all volunteers. We all have other jobs to do, but when disaster comes, we're there to serve.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you. I love Anderson County. It's my home, and in more ways than one. I've been here, and just appreciate you guys so much recognizing the State Guard and what fellow members do and giving up their time. And just to throw in, we donated 90,000 hours last year.
Great.
Serving for the hurricane and ice storms and several other things where we were deployed. So it's an honor to be here and a privilege, and thank you. I'm Chief Warrant Officer 4, Angela Stringer, and I'm with the South Carolina State Guard. I'm a volunteer, and we're here tonight because Anderson County Council is recognizing the State Guard.
And I'm Bill Brown, Private First Class of the historic South Carolina State Guard, also a volunteer, and we're just excited to be here.
Tell me what they're honoring you guys here tonight for.
Well, first of all, the State Guard has been around. The South Carolina State Guard has been around since 1670. So we're pretty old and historical.
Well,
but,
the Guard's old.
The Guard's old.
Okay.
I'm not old. and historical. And so it's just a great honor for us to be here because of what the council's doing for us tonight, because it's great that the State Guard's finally getting some recognition. We've been one of the best kept secrets in the state until you need us. When there's a hurricane, when there's a tornado, when there's ice, the State Guard's called, we're activated by the governor instead of by by the president. And we can be boots on the ground within 24 hours. And we stay within the state boundaries, but we're here to protect lives and property.
And that's been busy the last couple of years with the State Guard, right?
Absolutely, it's been busy. Our engineering detachment has been down in the Columbia area when they had those big floods down there. We've had several hurricanes come through. You'll find out on the expressways when we reverse them, you'll find state police there, but you'll also find state guard there helping them move the cars back and forth and make sure there's a good flow of traffic. And then when a disaster hits, we're there handing out whatever supplies are being brought in.
And you've got a fundraiser going on now, right?
Yes, we do.
Tell me about that.
It's called Boots on the Ground, and what we're doing is we're placing these in offices, businesses, restaurants, convenience stores, wherever we can get them this year. This is our first year doing it, and people can make a donation of $1 or more. They can make a lot more if they want to, but they can make $1 or more donation, write one of their loved ones' names on the boot, and display it. And what we're hoping to do is to supplement what we can get. We get minimal money from the state, and so most of us provide our own uniforms, our own equipment. When we go out, we have to be self-sufficient for 72 hours when we go out to be able to take care of things. And we're non-paid, we're totally volunteer. And just to give you an idea, I mean, last year in 2018, we're a small group, we're less than 1,000 members right now, but we gave more than 90,000 hours in voluntary service to the state. So, I mean, it's a great organization. We're also recruiting right now, too. So this is supposed to raise awareness as well as raise funds to help supplement so that we can be what our motto is, trained and ready.